welcome back. This is another for sale video. What I'm offering is a 1968 6117 Navigator-Timer GMT. This is the first iteration of the 6117 GMT models. It is the first one with the Navigator-Timer designation. This is right after the production went out on the original GMTs, which were from the Olympics, that style of watch. So it's really a true GMT watch with a 24-hour rotating outer bezel and a slaved fourth hand, or this GMT hand, that is geared to the hour hand. And so I'll show you here as it goes around. It actually follows. If you put the pip at midnight, it gives you the hour of the day. Here now at, we'll go to noon, it'll be at the 12 o'clock marker. And so these were a 2 time zone watch, and you could, for example, set the time wherever you are, and then keep track of another time zone. For example, one that was, at 2100 hours. And as you click through the time, that second time zone advanced to give you a sense of where you were. For example, now it was at 2300 hours or 11 o'clock when you were at 6 o'clock. So that's the way that works. Not too much in terms of challenge, but certainly something to learn how to use. And it's still useful today. You can still keep track of a second time zone, if you will. So I just want to go through the functions of the watch and explain a little bit about what was done. This watch has received a full service by me. It is fully jeweled now. So this watch has gotten 2 new jewels in the train, so taking the train up to 19 jewels from 17, which is the original 6117A movement, which this is. It's a non-hacking 6117, the early ones. It actually shares a very similar train and main plate to the first 6105 divers. So that's where that comes from. So it's a non-hacking version of this movement. The dial itself is in very good shape. It has this sort of dark anthracite sunburst style gray dial with a chapter ring that has the lume on it, and that's all original. There are 2 little marks that I want to point out on the dial. Very difficult to see, but one's about 2:30 right here, and one's about 7 o'clock down here, where the lacquer has diminished a little bit on the surface of the dial. So that's certainly worth noting, but it doesn't really take away from the beauty of the dial. There's no issues with the center of the dial. It is a one of these cushion back style. It's got a dimple back, and it is again from October of 1968. It is a proof watch, so an early one. These are great. These are just really nice, and it's if you're into the GMT style watches, this is Genesis. This is where it began. So if you're interested, please let me know. It is on the website. Comes on this Corfam, which is a sort of suede that Speidel put out. It's a vintage style, or it's actually an old watch band from the era, and it has this lovely suede-like texture. I've also jeweled the main plate and the arbor ports. So this has our custom-made arbor port jewels installed. It also has a new mainspring. So the crystal is also new. It's a correct flat top style crystal for this watch. So just a really good, well-serviced and beautiful slim case first GMT. All right, please let me know. Thanks for watching.